Okay, welcome back to the channel. It's probably going to be a little bit long this time around. It's just my perspective on altcoin seasons and what's going on. What's going on with the cryptocurrency alt season condition? I don't know what you can call it. What we've been waiting for. Most of us have been waiting for the altcoin season to get going. And what can I say? I mean, we did have an altcoin season back in April of 2024. And probably some of you might have profited from it. And a lot of us were expecting a lot more from that little short bleep that we had. Certainly I was, and my expectations is a lot higher than, my account just doubling. I was counting on more. Maybe, an appreciation of maybe 500 to 1,000%. That would have been, good for me. I would have been very satisfied with that, but it didn't happen. So a lot of us just left our money in, and we're waiting for the big one. But, this is the philosophy. I don't know if you want to call it. It's the mechanics. Everybody who trades, and this is a very common thing, that usually when you have a cycle that comes once, 2 times, the third time maybe, but most likely everybody is caught on and they're expecting it. We're not, or you are not the only trader. You're not the only person wanting to buy or sell that, whatever it is that you're doing. There's a billion others out there thinking that the same thing is going to happen. They see the pattern. 1 wave, 2 waves, 3 waves. Although GXLM has done it, and GXLM is kind of beginning to go on a second on its 4th wave, which is very rare, and usually it doesn't happen. Why it's happening? Probably new money coming in. The people that had cryptocurrency in the past, the altcoins, they probably got wiped out, and the new money comes in, and money gets shifted to Bitcoin instead of the altcoins, and people expecting. There's so many factors involved in perhaps predicting what the future is going to hold. There's so many variables that you can't just weigh. You can weigh them and take a good guess, but remember, there's always like 1 billion or 2 billion or maybe 3 billion out there people doing the same thing. The same thing with stocks. You try, you see a pattern. Oh, this is really going to take off. So, am I going to buy, or am I going to just let it sit and wait for everybody else so then I can, jump in and then make money? But it doesn't work that way. It's like 1, 2 cycles, 3 maybe, and that's it. You're not going to get more. If you get one like this, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then it just goes straight, or it just kind of climbs up and then it stays up, or it just releases. It releases and it comes down. That's one thing that I learned a long time ago about trading options. And I used to trade options before, and that's what I learned. It's like these cycles, they come, but there's a couple 100,000 people out there aiming for what. You're not the only investor. You're not the only fisherman in the pond. You're competing, in a little pond. You're competing against thousands of others. So you're not the only one, and it's hard to change your ideals that you're the only one investing. But there's, especially in cryptocurrency, you got I'd almost would say billions, but you've got millions and millions of people looking at every coin, scouring to see how they can take advantage, if they can see a pattern forming and take advantage of it. So what I'm saying is that I've been looking for an answer. Kind of last night I kind of just went over the with the tsunami and all that, and I couldn't sleep because I got people in those. I know people in the affected places, or would be affected places, and I'm looking at the the charts and going over one thing or another, and it just kind of like dawned to me that maybe the altcoin season they were hoping for, that big one, it kind of just dissipated. It kind of just did this. It was going this way, and now it's just kind of, it dissipated. Sort of like a tornado. It's goes around and destroys properties and everything. Goes around, and all of a sudden it just goes up and just becomes another cloud. It dissipates. What I've noticed is like, XLM, Solana, XRP, Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's not an altcoin yet, but looking at these other coins, a lot of them have they've gone up. They haven't gone up. They haven't done their full dance yet, so to speak. For instance, like Dash, it's down. It hasn't done its thing yet. There's many other coins that haven't. FIL coin, and several others that they haven't done what you would say an altcoin is to do. Now, it could be that instead of a big altcoin season, we're going to get little things, sporadic, little one here, one there, one here, one there, one there, one over here, one over there. Instead of the whole thing just popping all of a sudden like it happened back in 2021, which was everything was just going up. Everything. The unknown coins, everything was, everything that I had was just, I'm like, what is going on here? And now it's like they haven't really done anything to, if anything, they went down since I bought them. They've gone down even more. But let me start showing you some of these charts so you can get an idea of what I've been looking at. Altcoin season is probably, I think we shouldn't call it an altcoin season. If anything, it's like, it's like what Ethan told us a year, 2 years ago or so, of rotating. Once you reach something with one, then you can probably jump onto another one and just keep rotating like that, which is probably a good idea. Okay, let's look at Ethereum. Okay, here we have Ethereum, for instance. Wouldn't you say that it's almost reaching its all-time high? Yeah, I'm in the way a little bit, but it's up here. It's right about here, right? It's gonna reach it's reaching its all-time high. All-time high was about 4,500 or so, and it's at 3,700. So it just needs a little bit more to go on its all-time high. Which, I mean, if you look at you look at this graph. I mean, it came down in 2021, and it started going up. It came down, yeah, but it's pretty much up, and I mean, it's doing its dance basically. XRP, okay. I think it went up to like 350 the other day, didn't it? It was like 350, I think. I think not. Okay, 345 or so, probably like 350. That's what I thought. XRP. I mean, its all-time high is over here. The same thing, about 350 right there. And it did its thing in 2021, winter, and then it's in season. Let's look at Tether. See if no, I'm only kidding. Let's look at Binance. Okay, number 5 right now. Okay, Binance. Coin started when 2017. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not an old coin, but it's got its time, and certainly in 2021, it did its thing here. And look at Binance; it's higher than it's ever been. So Binance is in altcoin season, but according to this graph here, we got altcoin season at 41, which is 75 is altcoin season, which this is just a small guide, but like I say, we are not. I don't think we're looking for an altcoin season anymore. Okay, let's look at Solana. This is another one. Okay, this is Solana. It has a little bit to go to its all-time high, but it's you're not going to get more than if it could. I'm not going to say that it's going to go to 250 and that's it. It could go higher. It certainly could go higher, but it's already scraping it's up there. Would I buy it? No. I would have bought it. I would have bought it up here probably, and then it goes down. But most likely you're gonna wait till it really takes a dive. However, from here, you got that huge mountain of Bitcoin that I showed you guys before, and I mean Solana's it's there. It's pretty much there. We're not gonna do the same as before because it could certainly Solana could probably, and just all these other ones, they could probably maybe even double or triple. I mean, who's to say? I don't know. Let's look at Dogecoin. We're looking at the market here. The price is what was that? Something like 55 cents or so. It already kind of did it. This one, it already did its dance, and it's come down like just about 50% in value from 40 to 20. Is that 50%? Yeah, that's 50%. It could go back up, but 50% is not very attractive. I'd rather put it into NVIDIA or something else. So, it already did its thing here. And this is right about December of, December 2024 to January. Yeah, you can see it. See what I'm saying? We're just going down the list here. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the top coins have already gone up quite a bit. Let's look at Tron. What's this one? I mean, it's probably just about its all-time high right now at 32 cents. This is how much is that? 33 cents is the highest. So here you have another one. It's already in season. Stellar Lumens. As you can see, it's already kind of done or is doing a little bit more. If it goes up to like 65 cents or so, that's only like, I don't know, 20% away, 25% away. I'm not attractive to invest if you're looking for an altcoin season. Then again, if you're looking long term, if I'm looking for long term, not giving you any financial advice here, guys, but short term, I wouldn't buy it, but I would wait for a drop. Just the same thing with all the other coins. I would just wait for another crypto winter, if there's going to be one. Who's to say that all of a sudden these just stay here? People keep their money in crypto and no going back. So let's look at Bitcoin Cash. By the way, 8.58% ahead of in the last 7 days on Bitcoin Cash. It's retaining its muscle, kind of, but it has come down a little bit from 600 to 560. Now Bitcoin Cash has a way to go. Here you can get maybe 100% return to 1,000. And if you want to, go higher, you could go to 2,800 or so, and you're gonna get like 5 times, 500%, maybe, if it goes if it meets this plateau over here, and the strength of Bitcoin Cash is pretty phenomenal, and it certainly could, and go higher than it. So, okay, so here you have something that you can still get in. What else do we look at? Okay, Litecoin is a nice coin that it's had its crypto it's altcoin season here in 2017 and then 2021. It did a little move April of 2024, but from $107 it still has a way to go to 400, which is 300% or so. It hasn't done its dance yet, and Litecoin's another one of those strong coins that could go dramatically higher than you would think. Okay, this is Polkadot. Now, this is 2021. It's kind of like a newcomer, but it's getting old. It started trading right about September 2020, about 2020, about September, a little before that. So it had its run in 2021, and it hasn't done anything since here. Now, this one is pretty down in the ladder right now. Who's to say that all of a sudden this one comes into fruition in another whenever, next week, next month, tomorrow, in a couple of months, it starts climbing back to something like this, like the other ones. It could be that we're just going in, maybe the first 10 coins have reached their plateau, so to speak. And little by little, we're beginning to move down the ladder, because these are, people don't want to buy when something's at its all-time high. Can these go down? I have no clue. I mean, XRP has gone down 50 cents, basically. But, yeah, they could go down, and some of that money transferred into the other ones. That Avalanche is another one that's been around. A lot of these other ones, I don't know what they are, and I've heard of them a little bit, but Monero's been kind of like, let's look at Monero real quick. Okay, this is Monero XMR. Now this one has reached its altcoin season back in 2017, And then it went again in 2021, and it started going up a little bit now, and I think it was like it did go to 400. So Monero has done, you can say it's done its dance. Would I buy into it right now as an investor? If I want to hold on long term, yeah, I'll buy it. But if it's trading, for a big gain, in the next few months, I wouldn't buy it. It's an ERC20 coin. Okay, Peppy, May 2024. Okay, it's kind of, Peppy's not that old. It's 2023. And this is it went as high. This is 2024, December of 2024. This has got to be April. Yeah, May. In May, it went up to what's that? Oh dear, these numbers. I don't know why they do that. 0.00001106. Come on, guys. This is what I mean about meme coins. It's like you had a nice name, but you had to go fuck it up because of this. Why don't you just make it a penny or a dollar? Why do I have to? I'll never figure people. Okay, 2024, December 2024 at the highest, but it hasn't really done its thing yet. Are we waiting for something? Top 10 coins have already. They're doing it. Okay, this is a number 59 coin at the moment on the charts. And Filecoin did its thing in 2021. This is what I mean. In 2021, every altcoin was up, and it went up as high as like, what is that? About $191. And now you can pick it up for $2.25, which is if this matches this eventually. You're going to have a huge return. It's going to be a huge. It's come down in price. I certainly bought it a lot more expensive. When I bought it, it was probably like overpriced, like always. I always pay premiums. Okay, it was probably, I don't remember, but it was a lot more than $2.44. Actually, I had bought the grayscale. Okay, this is Dash now. All-time chart. Coin's been along since 2013, actually, I think. It did its thing. What is this, 2017, of course. Its high was, I had some Dash, $1,100, guys, but then it did its a little bit here, $400. Even that's nice, but so far it hasn't done anything. It has gone up about $2 from I think its lowest was like $8. It hasn't done its thing, and we're not getting the altcoins all at the same time. We did a few months back in December, but that was just a week, and it wasn't sustained. So I think that I gotta change my mind about these altcoins. Altcoin season. If we're ever going to get an altcoin season, probably not the way we were used to or we were trained. The market never repeats itself. You always kind of, you gotta take that. You gotta use that Warren Buffett look at things. Is this good long term to hold on? And if you hold something on long term that you think is going to be really good, not just because it's got a little, googly eyes and it's got a big smile on it, like the meme coins. But if you get into something that's serious and it's there, it's been around a long time, you're going to find some of these coins that pick them up cheap and they may be worth a lot down the line sooner or later. As soon as the top 10 coins and their altcoin, I mean, they're basically in their, most of them are in an altcoin season. The following 10 are really not, and the other ones are lagging behind. Let's take a look at DigiBytes real quick. This is the all-time chart. We're looking at 00004648 with a point in front. Okay, so it's gone up quite a bit. I mean, this is a 2017 year, coming down from 2017, 2018. It did its thing in 2021, and it hasn't done it. It hasn't done its thing yet. So DigiByte is still in the open season of a coin that hasn't experienced the an altcoin season. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe we're just going down the line from the top all the way down. Ethereum, XRP, and the other guys, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin. I mean, they're experiencing it now, guys. We didn't look at Cardano. Let me look at Cardano real quick. I got some Cardano myself. Not too much. I mean, it's still kind of, it hasn't done what the other ones are doing. It still has to. It still has a ways to go. 75 cents. Its all-time high. It's at $2.91. So it has 4 times more to equal, its all-time high over here, but it hasn't done it yet. Just slightly, it's going up, yeah, but it's not there yet. And the question is, the other question is, it's like, are we running out of time? And there's so many factors involved. I mean, you've got the meme coin people that all of a sudden the meme coins have, just pretty much vanished in the last, not at all vanished, but they're still there. But a lot of money has been taken away from the meme coins, and maybe they're throwing it back on the those coins that haven't done their altcoin dance, so to speak. Now, are we going to have just the 10 top coins do their dance and everything else is kind of left behind? Or some of it will eventually, one of them will pick up, or we got to wait. We got to wait, or something's going to happen with BCH or BCHG. It could happen soon, and it's certainly climbing nicely right now. It's it's had a nice run up for the last month and a half or so, a couple of months or so. So I don't know. Yeah. And after BCH, if we get if it goes into its altcoin phase, the thing is, you have Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin still being up there where they should be in the top 10. If they become top 10, holding on to BCH long term may be a great thing. I don't know. And I mean, when you come to if you're gonna sell, if I'm gonna sell, I may just take some whatever it is that I need, and just let Bitcoin Cash just ride. Like I said, 5-10 years. I don't know. Difficult times, difficult waters that we're navigating. Like I say, I kind of think that the altcoin season has changed this time around. It's obvious. I've shown you all these charts. I spent here for 30 minutes trying to look at all this stuff, and I'm going to have to edit this a lot. Hopefully some of you appreciate it, and I don't know. We're navigating new waters. We're uncharted waters that we haven't been in before. It would be easy to say, oh yeah, we're waiting for altcoin season to kick in, and then everything's going to be good. We're going to be rich, but it just seems like it's just a little group at a time, sporadic here and there, and not much in, the whole thing just. Then you never know. Then, if all these coins start little by little, it might be a very slow process, and then everything is up. And basically, before we know it, we look and we say, hey, we're in altcoin season, but all the coins have gone up already. So I wouldn't. If I had to advise someone, it's like I have no idea. I have no clue. Just that Warren Buffett just comes to mind a lot. Holding on something for a long time, just let it roll. If you believe in something and you see that it has the potential, and I'm not talking about these meme coins where the tit coin and the P coin and the urine coin and whatever. I'm not talking about that crap. I'm talking about the good stuff that's out there, the blockchains that are available other than Bitcoin. And, like I say, you're going to have a contender to Bitcoin. And who better than Ethereum hasn't done it? XRP is not going to, it's too cheap of a coin to really move up. Then again, who knows? But certainly BCH and LTC are I think they're there to contend. They want to be up there in the top like they were, and probably Monero and Dash, they'll probably come along. Dogecoin is going to be there, of course. That one, it's not going anywhere. My interpretation, my thoughts. I can't base it on anything, but just what I think. It's too popular of a coin for it to just dissipate. Like there's millions of these other coins, and hopefully we get something going. So that's my idea, guys, about the altcoin season, and I think we should probably just change the term from altcoin season to something else. Let's come up with another name, but altcoin season is not what I don't think, from what I've shown you, it's not doing what it has in the past. Like I say, there's a million traders out there doing the exact same thing, and the market's never worked. Everybody wants to be ahead of you, and there's always a million people ahead of you, right? It'd be nice if you were the only one in the market that you can, it's going up, okay, I'm going to buy because the chart says this and that. I wish Ethan would make a couple videos about this. It's especially after what I've shown here. Hopefully Ethan, if you're out there, just give me a rebuttal if you're there. I don't quote the people that he quotes. Those guys with the charts and all that. It's like I don't believe in that. I don't believe in them either. But we're entering something else. Okay, guys, that's it. Sorry for a long video, but I just wanted to explain this more in detail, and hopefully it helps. I think it's helped me too, and maybe make possibly a better decision. You and I. Okay, take